Hello, welcome to my Fate video, where I cover banners of interest for both me and you. Let's get started. First banner up for the year is in March, Chaldea Boys, where it's Husbando month only. First servant up of interest is Chad Arthur. His setup includes Mana Burst A, which just increases your buster effectiveness for 1 turn, which means just for his MP. Intuition A, gain a large amount of critical stars, and then final skill, which might seem useless at first, but is actually an MP battery, Giant Beast Hunt. And it also, if you're fighting a giant enemy like a dragon, this is a very useful skill because it'll even deal even greater damage to those enemies. Arthur also comes with a nice 4th skill, which is, of course, his nice suave suit. Next servant on the list, Arjuna. Very great archer servant. And his 1st skill, Clairvoyance, increases your critical star rate for 3 turns. Grants self debuff immunity, which means he is immune to every single possible type of debuff, which is really excellent. The 2nd skill is Hero of the Endowed, which regenerates HP each and every turn and gains critical stars each turn. And also is an NP battery, which increases the NP gauge by 25%, which is incredible. This is an incredible skill and is very worthwhile getting. And for his 3rd and final skill, Mana Burst, which increases buster card effectiveness by 1 turn, and also increases his NP strength, which is an excellent skill, which means he's going to hit them with that uber damage. Now, next on the Chaldea Boys list is Karna, an excellent Lancer. Now, for his 1st skill, Knowledge of the Deprived, which reduces one enemy's debuff resist for 1 turn, and will also seal off that enemy's NP. Excellent for a boss fight. For his 2nd skill, Mana Burst. You'll see Mana Burst quite frequently among 5-star servants, which of course increases your buster card effectiveness for 1 turn, and MP strength for 1 turn. And since I've already went over other Mana Bursts, I think you know what this is used for. For his 3rd and final skill, Crowned Arms Mastership. Increases your critical star rate for 3 turns, increases your critical strength for 3 turns, and has an NP battery by 25%. Another excellent skill. Now, to the next Husbando, Waver, Great Mage. Now, for his 1st skill, Discerning Eye. Increases critical strength for 1 ally for your turns. Increases NP gauge for that ally as well by 30%. Excellent skill. 2nd skill, Tactician's Advice. Increase defense for all allies for 3 turns. Apply incoming damage cut to all allies for 3 turns. And slightly increase NP gauge for all allies by 10%. Another amazing skill for support. For his 3rd and final skill, Tactician's Command. Increase attack for all allies for 3 turns. Apply damage plus to all allies for 3 turns. Slightly increases NP gauge for all allies by 10%. What an amazing skill. Next, Husbando, please. The greatest berserker in the entire game, Kulane Altar. Alright, to the 1st skill, Madness of the Spirits. Decreases all enemies' attack for 3 turns. Decrease all enemies' critical rate for 3 turns. Excellent in a boss fight. Next skill, Protection from Arrows. Increases defense for yourself, 3 turns, and apply evade to yourself. 2 hits. Of course, you're used to seeing this skill for all the Kulanes. Basic Kulane move, I would say. To the 3rd final skill, Battle Continuation, another Kulane specialty. Apply Guts to yourself 1 time for 5 turns. Alright, next husbando on the list. Tesla. I've never used this servant before, and I've never gotten to use him through support either, so I can't really vouch for this guy too much. I'm gonna have to see through the wiki only and judge. Here we go. To the first skill, Tesla Coil. Increases your NP gain for 3 turns. Increases all allies except yourself. So for NP gain, 3 turns. So it doesn't stack on him. To the second skill, Inherent Wisdom. Apply Guts to yourself for 3 turns. 80% chance to increase your defense for 3 turns. 80% chance to increase your NP strength for 3 turns. Increase your attack for 3 turns. What a broken skill. To the third final skill, Pioneer of the Stars. Increase your NP gauge. Apply Ignore Invincible to yourself. Gain 10 critical stars. Another incredible skill that is extremely broken. Really excellent in a boss fight. I might just pick up Tesla because, well, he's broken as fuck. Alright, to the next husbando of Husbando Month. Vlad. Everybody knows Vlad. Everybody, I think, has Vlad. Eventually. Alright, I think you know his skills, but I'm gonna go over them anyway, because that's the point of this video, I guess. First skill, Vampirism. High chance to decrease specific enemies' charge by 1. Increases your NP gauge, which is the excellent part. Alright, second skill, Legend of Dracula. You gain this after completing his interlude. Increase your defense for 3 turns, and increase your attack for 3 turns. Nice! Third and final skill, Battle Continuation. Excellent choice skill for a berserker. Not enough berserkers have this skill. Alright, apply Guts to yourself 1 time for 5 turns. And to the next husbando of the month. Praise the Sun, it's Ozzy. To the first skill, Charisma B. Increase all allies' attack for 3 turns. Second skill, Imperial Privilege. Recovers HP. 60% chance of increasing your attack for 3 turns. 60% chance of increasing defense for 3 turns. Excellent skill to keep you alive. And while getting your buffs. And if you increase the skill to level 10, you'll recover 3,000 of your HP. And even gain 40% plus for attack and defense. To the third and final skill, Protection of the Sun God. Increase buff success rate, so you'd want to use this before your healing spell for 1 turn. Increase NP gauge for all allies by 20%. This is the team player skill, and is excellent for any type of fight, and is also the skill that makes him so great in many team play-ups. Alright, to the next husbando of the month. Or should I say, Shim. Enkidu. A pretty good lancer, but not as great as Karna, I would say. To the first skill, Transfiguration. Increase your cluster card effectiveness for 1 turn. Increase either quick or arts card effectiveness for 1 turn. And it's at random. That's actually quite strange. But it's not bad. I would say it's alright. But it's only for 1 turn, which is kind of bad because you would only use the skill to use your NP. So yeah, I would say it's both a good and bad skill. To the second skill, Presence Detection. Decrease 1 enemy's critical hit chance for 3 turns. Remove 1 enemy's evade buff. That's pretty good for a servant battle or a boss fight. To the third and final skill, Consummated Shape. Recovers own HP. Removes own debuffs. Now this skill is quite great. And not only that, but if it reaches level 10, you will recover 10,000 HP. That is broken as fuck. And not only that, if you're poisoned or whatever, you remove it as well. Pretty great. Alright, and that covers Husbando Month. Alright, next banner is after the release of Lost Belt World 1. And I only included this banner because one servant caught my eye among the others that didn't please me too much. And that would be this guy, a 3-star Avenger, which is pretty cool, I would say, and is very uncommon. In fact, it's the first 3-star Avenger to exist. And now to the first skill, Innocent Monster. Gain critical stars each turn for 3 turns. Increase your critical strength 3 times for 5 turns. To the second skill, Wailing Armor A. Increase your arts card effectiveness for 3 times and for 5 turns. Pretty unique skill. This guy, I would actually say, has, for the skills I saw, these are skills unique to just this guy's character. To the third final skill, Wildfire. Decrease one enemy's defense 3 times for 5 turns, which is pretty great. Alright, next banner, which is the Fate Apocrypha banners. These are pretty good banners for possibly, like, I think for 2 reasons. You get some new characters along with this banner that are pretty good. And there's a ruler servant up for grabs, which is excellent. And there's also an event where you can gain a 4-star servant for free. Alright, and here is the rate up servant schedule. Also, as you can see, Karna is on this list. So if you didn't get him during Husbando Month and you do want him, he'll be up for grabs along with the ruler servant. And for the new characters that are going to show up, one of the best quick servants in the game and one of the best riders in the game, Achilles. And for an 4-star archer, but it's like a unique servant because he's a centaur, which that's pretty cool, is Chiron. Alright, first servant to analyze on the list, and which one I recommend the most, will be Priest Shiro. And his skills are Revelation. Gain critical stars each turn for yourself for 3 turns. Second skill, Baptism Rite. Increase your NP gauge each turn for 5 turns. Also decrease a single undead or demon enemy's charge. The first part's pretty great, the second part not so much, but really you're going to be using the skill all the time anyway because it's an NP battery. So, third and final skill, Divine Judgment. Chance to stun one enemy servant and increase your buster card effectiveness for 3 turns and not 1. So you would use this for your NP, and if you have any other buster cards after that, he's going to be dealing some damage. Priest Shiro's NP is also one of the best in the entire game. His NP hits every single enemy on the field and also strips all enemies of invincibility, evasion, and all other buffs. So it will do the maximum damage possible. Priest Shiro, for now, is the best ruler servant in the game. Alright. Moving on to the next servant of the banner, one of the best assassins in the entire game, Semiramis. Now for our first skill, Familiar Pigeon. Increase your NP gauge. Pretty great. And decrease all enemies debuff resist. Easier to give them poison and stuff. Alright, to the second skill, Double Summon. Increase your NP gain for 3 turns. And ignore the attack and defense advantages of casters. This is pretty great, because since you know, assassins are weak to casters. This skill breaks that weakness, and now she can fight and live through any fight with a caster in it. Pretty great. Now, to the third and final skill. Arrogant King's Alcohol. A skill incredibly unique to her. Inflict poison to all enemies. And reduce Buster card resistance for all enemies for free turns. However, there's a bad thing to this. It consumes 8 critical stars, and this skill cannot be used unless those stars are available. Keep that in mind, because this skill is extremely useful for when she has her NP available. Now, to the next servant on the list. Achilles, one of the best riders in the game and best quick servants. Now, for his first skill. Comet Running Form. Increase your quick card effectiveness for free turns. Increase your critical star strength for free turns. Now, second skill. Amaranth of the Brave. Apply Invincible to yourself 2 times for 5 turns. So it's not just evasion, it's invincible. That's great. Pretty broken. And increase your defense for free turns. So if in case they're just completely focused on killing Achilles, they're not going to get too far. Now, for the third and final skill. The Spear Tip of the Star Traversing the Skies. 500% chance to apply target focus to self, which is pretty great if you already have the Invincible skill. Increase your NP gain for 1 turn. And increase your NP dodge in case the NP gain wasn't enough. Alright, pretty broken skill. Now, to the next servant on the list. Chiron, the Centaur. Now, for the first skill, Mind's Eye. Mind's Eye is a pretty typical skill that most archers have. Increases defense for yourself for free turns. And apply Evade to yourself for only 1 turn. Not that great. Now, second skill. Immortal Dedication. Increase all allies' critical strength for free turns. Pretty good. And you also gain free critical stars. Pretty nice. And lowers self HP by 500. That's not too bad. But if it was like 1,000, then that's actually pretty bad. Now, for the third and final skill. Wisdom of Divine Gift. Increase 1 ally's quick card effectiveness for free turns. Increase 1 ally's arts card effectiveness for free turns. Increase 1 ally's buster card effectiveness for free turns. Now this skill is fucking great. And I'd say it's really the only reason you should actually try and get this guy. Because this is the big team player card right here. Alright. Next banner. The Sherlock Holmes banner. However, there are still many other great servants available for this banner. And of course, first servant on the list to get is Sherlock himself. Oh golly gee, I wonder what reason that could be. Ruler. And to the first skill, Gift of Insight. Gained critical stars. Pretty great. Apply NP Seal to 1 enemy for 1 turn. Pretty good as well. Great for boss battles. Second skill, Hypothetical Reasoning. Increase your critical star gather rate for 1 turn. Apply debuff immunity to yourself. Now for the third and final skill, Baritsu B++. A skill completely just for Sherlock. Increase your arts card effectiveness for 1 turn and apply evade to yourself 1 turn. Pretty nice and only exists for his NP and so that he doesn't get hit after he uses it. And also is the big team player skill. Other servants that you can pick up from this particular banner are Lancelot, which you should definitely try getting. Lancelot is one of the best sabers in the entire game and is an art servant, so if you have other art servants that will aid Lancelot, then definitely try and pick him up. Alright, to the next banner of the year. Alright, Lost Belt World 2 banner. The particular servants that I am featuring are completely new that are coming out this year. Now, for the first servant of the banner, Napoleon Bonaparte. And his first skill, Triumphant Charisma. Increase all allies' attack for free turns, pretty typical. But it also includes increase your attack by 20% for 1 turn. That's pretty cool, especially if you're going to be using this guy quite a lot in that particular fight. Second skill, Supporting Fire. Increase all allies' NP strength for 1 turn, which is pretty great. Increase all allies' critical star drop rate for 1 turn. Also really great. And is a big team player move. Now for the third and final skill. Light of Possibilities. Increase your NP gauge. Pretty great. Apply Ignore Invincible to yourself. Really, really great. Gain critical stars each turn. Very great. Pretty broken skill right here. And is definitely used for your NP. Alright, to the next new servant of the year. And what I just kind of included because I thought he was actually pretty cool. Sigurd. First skill, Primeval Rune. Increase your critical strength for free hits and free turns. To the second skill, Dragon Species Modification. Increase your Buster card effectiveness for 1 turn. And New Thing. Apply Guts to yourself. 1000 HP instead of 1 HP for free turns. Pretty cool. And now for the third and final skill. Crystallized Wisdom. Increase 1 ally's critical star drop rate for 1 turn. And apply debuff immunity to 1 ally. That's pretty nice. And a good team player skill. Alright, and that will be it for Sigurd, who I actually call Mecha Jedi, because he pretty much is. And alright, to the next banner, the awaited Summertime banner, which is great for many, many things. It's pretty surprising and coincidental that it's happening on my birthday. Apparently on my birthday, I'm gonna get something that, yeah, I like. I get to have modern day dad gil. How did they know I wanted that for my birthday? And the other dudes also get summer outfits. And of course, for the summer banner, as you may have already guessed, since the people that you saw that are getting new outfits are available on the banner. So if you want Caster Gil, now is your chance. And as who I am aiming for, Edmund Dantes, and here is his little breakdown of his skills. First skill, Iron Determination. Increase your attack for 1 turn. Increase your debuff resist for free turns. And apply Ignore Invincible to yourself. Pretty great skill. Second skill, Golden Rule A. Increase your NP gain for free turns. That's pretty good, I'd say. And now for the third and final skill, Wisdom of Crisis. Gain critical stars. Yay, everyone likes free stars. Reduce 1 enemy's NP by 1. Pretty nice. Removes debuff from yourself. Now that's the best. Alright, to the next banner of the year. The Fate Zero banner. I literally only included this banner because of one thing. Show the servant Saber Daremund, who is a 4-star servant. Pretty cool. And is also, here's a little fun fact. For the particular series that Saber Daremund is from, he is actually an assassin servant, not a saber. They made him a saber for the game, which is alright, I guess. Now, to the first skill of Saber Daremund. Mana Burst. Increase your quick card effectiveness for 1 turn. Increase your attack for 1 turn. And apply Evade for 1 turn. This is a okay skill, since he has the ability to apply attack to himself. Alright, second skill. Honor of the Knights of Fiona. Increase your critical star gather rate for free turns and gain free stars. Nice. Now for the third and final skill. Alright, I'm gonna definitely butcher this name. But Galich. Okay, I'm gonna insert something from Google Translate because Google Translate will probably pronounce it alright.
Eagle tack ripples of passion.
Increase your defense for free turns. Increase your NP gain for free turns. That's pretty nice. Alright, that's enough of Saber / Assassin Daremoon. To the next banner of the year. The Kiyoma banner. Which is a Japanese only banner. And what I mean by Japanese only, I mean Japanese characters only. So don't worry about that. Alright, to the first servant for the banner, Yagyu, who is a saber servant. He's also one of the servants that I would have liked to get in the free 4-star ticket, but couldn't because, well, Lancelot, he's cool. Alright, enough of that. To the first skill for Yagyu. Shinkage Ryu. Increase your arts card effectiveness for 1 turn. Increase your critical star gather rate for arts cards for 1 turn. That's pretty unique. Increase your debuff resist by 100% for 1 turn. That's pretty nice. Now, for the second skill, Sugetsu. Increase your attack for 1 turn. Apply evade to yourself for 1 turn. This would have been cool if attack was for 3 turns and not 1. Alright, to the third and final skill. Bladeless State. Decrease one enemy's attack for 1 turn. Increase your NP gain for 1 turn. This is an okay skill. The only problem is that it's somewhat kind of bad. That NP gain is just for 1 turn and not free. And what you've kind of probably noticed, these free skills in particular were made just for this guy and wouldn't exist on any other servant. Alright, to the next servant on the banner. Okada, which is a new character coming to the NA server. Alright, let's go over his skills. Assassination. Apply special attack bonus to a humanoid enemy to yourself for 1 turn. Increase your critical strength for 1 turn. This is a pretty good skill, but only exists for the NP. Now, second skill. Mind's Eye, which is kind of weird to see on a not archer servant. And of course you probably already know what this does. Increase critical strength for yourself for 3 turns. That's kind of strange. That doesn't exist on the other Mind's Eye skills. So this one's, I guess, kind of unique. And of course the one thing that we should expect. Apply evade to yourself for 1 turn. This it's a pretty good skill. It would have only been bad if critical strength was 1 turn, but at least it's 3 turns. That's pretty nice. Now, for the third and final skill. One with the sword, as swift and nimble as a falcon. That's a pretty long name for a skill. Greatly increase your critical star gather rate for 1 turn. For something that had such a great name, the skill kinda fucking sucks. Alright, to the next servant on the banner. Alright, you already know this guy. It's Sassy Shin. I included him on this list because, well, it's always great to get another one. And also, I don't have a Sassy Shin, so yeah. This is my time to get a Sassy Shin. Well, to the first skill. Chinese Quan Fu. Increases own critical star absorption for 1 turn. Increases own NP generation rate for 1 turn. Pretty good skill. Only bad thing about it is that it lasts for 1 turn. So you'll have to prepare to use this skill before you can even use it. Now, to the second skill, Doppelganger B. You will unlock this skill by doing his interlude. Increases own quick card performance for 3 turns. Increases own critical damage for 3 turns. Increases own critical star generation for 3 turns. This is a very good skill. Very great, especially for a quick servant. Now, the third and final skill for Sashishin. Skillful Star. Reduces own critical star absorption by 100% for 1 turn for the enemy, but you also get some free stars. And who doesn't love free stars? Pretty good. Alright, to the next banner, which is Battle in New York, but is also known as Gilfest. Pretty good, can't wait for it. And of course, now that it's a Gil banner, that's your next chance to get a Gilgamesh. Pretty nice. And I don't think I have to go over Gilgamesh's moves. Unless you want me to. But I guess I'm going to leave it out for now. Alright, to the last banner of interest for the year. Lost Belt Free banner. Whenever it comes out. And the only servant that you should ever focus on it, which is the new best ruler servant to exist, and one of the best servants to exist, period. Gameplay wise. To the first skill. All books must be burned. Decrease all enemies' MP by 1. Not just one enemy, all enemies. Apply defense down to all enemies for 3 turns. This is a pretty broken and great skill. Now, to the second skill. All scholars must be buried. 70% chance to stun all enemies. Pretty great chance. And for 1 turn. Pretty great for any situation. Increase attack for yourself for 3 turns. That's also pretty great, even though it's just himself. And now, for the third and final skill. Eternal Throne. Increase your NP gauge. Remove all debuffs from yourself. And not only that, restore your HP. And if it gets to level 10, you recover 3000 HP. This is a very broken skill. Yeah, this determines that he is definitely the best ruler servant in the game. Sorry, Priest Shiro. Looks like you have been thrown off your throne. And now, we have reached the ending of this video. You have no idea how long it took me to make this video. And most of the time, it was mostly spent just getting all the images and videos for this video. And probably my voice and narration throughout this was probably the most sucky part of all of this video. Well, thanks for watching, and I hope it was helpful. See ya!